Now we can start, Anderson. Please, Anderson, can you introduce yourself?
Okay, bom dia. My name is Anderson. I my name is Anderson. I'm 46 years old. I was born in Porto Alegre, but I live in Ponta Grossa, Paraná. Uh, I have three children. I'm married. I haven't been married for 18, 18 years to Rafaela. I have three children. I am a business administration of a chemical plant in asphalt pavement. I have been work here since uh, 2006, and I really enjoy my work. In my free time, I learn English. I sometimes I exercise. I like to wake up early. I love to play with my children, enjoy my family and my wife, and that's it. I love Fridays and weekends, and very good. Uh, that's it. And you,
Okay.
Rodrigo?
Good morning, guys. I am Rodrigo. I am 39 years old. I am married too and have two daughters. My little daughters 11 months and the other 8 years old. My current work is data engineer, IT. I was born in Tuverava, São Paulo, but currently live in Franca, São Paulo. Um, my free time, I love play with my daughters first, and I love Friday too, because I love making barbecue, drinking beer. It's good for me. I like to travel with my family, go out in the park in the other places. I like in watching TV series too and movies. I like it reading a lot of books in different subjects. Um, and I think that's it. And you, Oswald,
Oh, it's great. You have a baby. It's cute.
have a
Uh,
baby.
Less than year old. Yeah, it's so nice. Okay. Uh, have a good Friday. I hope you have a good Friday, guys. Good morning. Uh, today we will talk about an interesting topic because I consider myself lifelong learning. And I'm sure that all of you here feeling this way as well, because we are here trying to improve our language skills and, of course, learning a little bit more about the life, listen uh, other point of views, and it's so interesting for all of us. And yeah, let's do it. And go ahead, Belle. Tell us about yourself a little bit for us.
Yeah, okay, I can continue. So, guys, I'm Belle. I was explaining for Abelar. My name is Alberlene, actually. Um, it's it's my father's name and mother's name together, but my friends call me Belle. I think it's easy to say that. And I was born in Fortaleza, but nowadays I live in Salvador, Bahia. I live here almost 10 years. Yeah, it's a long time. And I love the weather of here. Today the weather is a little rainy, but I like the weather when we have sun. Let me say about me. I'm 29. I work like a air traffic controller. So that's because of that I started to study English. And about the topic, yeah, I need to consider myself a lifelong learner because all the time in my life I'm like learning something different about the life, about everything that we can. learn. I think learning nowadays is like to be updated about something. So I think it's so important because we have a lot of information. Yeah. And I think it's that for the moment. And let me see about you, Abelard. Please introduce yourself.
For sure. Good morning, guys. So, I I am Abelard, but you can call me Abe. My friends think it's more easier to speak. And what else? I am from Belo Horizonte, Minas Gerais. Actually, I am with my crown off because I'm walking with my dog at the street. So I apologize for that. But so I'm from Belo Horizonte. I am 36 years old and I am a tech guy as Rodrigo. But actually, I am unemployed. So here I am to improve my English for a search for a new job. And I love beer too, Rodrigo. And what else? Let me see. I like to say I'm the proud father of Bononox, my loyal 7-year-old French bulldog. And I am here with him walking at the street to do his necessities. And since he was a puppy, I fed him with natural food. And for the last 4 and 5 years, I have dedicated my passion for cooking and preparing these meals by myself.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
Oh, as I say in the next show. Keep going.
You finish for the moment?
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's just a question. If you can continue. Talk
No,
about
no,
it.
but let's go on. Keep going.
Okay, yeah. So let's continue with you. So, but just about the lifelong learning. Did you listen that before? That's
Yeah,
expression. And
yeah.
do
I
you think,
consider myself,
yeah?
of course.
So why do you think it's important nowadays to be a lifelong learner?
Well, for just we as human just needs to keep evolving and learning things. So if you don't, uh, it's if you don't allow to learning new things, learn the things that you already learned in the past. So we stop in the time. Today, nowadays, we have a lot of information uh, in front of us. So if we don't be a lifelong learning, we just stop in the time and don't don't keep evolving, I think.
Yeah, of course, I totally agree with you. For me, it's because we have a lot of information and everything can change all the time. Yeah. So, and you, Rodrigo, what do you say about it? Do you consider yourself a lifelong learner? And yeah, please explain.
One comment before I answer. IT, I love a lot of people's IT beer. Why? But but and
Why?
Beef and
why?
coffee.
Why?
Beef and coffee.
Yes, beer and coffee is crazy. About lifelong learning, I consider a person lifelong learner how all my life because this I work in the all of things before IT. And now working IT I think in this is more important. I think in this, I don't know prerequisite, but I think in this prerequisite in IT because it's changing a lot of years, it's changing a lot of months, uh, more features, the other tools, other forms of the developing your work in your career. It's normally for me. I think it is normally of the all professionals in IT. And these terms I I see disturbance in 2 years, I think, but in before this, I see disturbance. I, I don't know these words. I was one person lifelong learner. It's normally for me.
Okay, yeah. I think nowadays it's more common because all the time you need to learn something new. Yeah, and maybe in the past, the way that you need to work, it's like the same way. You have a routine about your work. And nowadays everything changed all the time. Yeah, you need to be able to learn. And let me say about you, Anderson. Did you listen about lifelong learning before? And do you think it's important to be a lifelong learner?
It is very important, lifelong learning, because is my, in my opinion, is very important for maturity. Understand? And I think um, I think this is lifelong learning is experience, have lifelong learning experience generates in maturity that makes us life with more confiança in the face of problems, and becomes important for us to life in peace and tranquility. And do you know what
Yeah,
I
of course.
mean? Very, very important
Perfect.
for as in knowing that everything is solved, sabe? Resolve. Uh, don't worry. But
Yeah,
is this a lifelong learning uh, traz this is for my life.
perfect. Yeah, amazing, Anderson, of course. So let me see about you, Osvaldo. What do you say? How important is for you to be a lifelong learner?
Well, I have to be honest, a lot of terms that I've heard about in Talk, I've never heard before that, but realized I use that almost of that those terms all my life. For example, lifelong learning. I'm sure that I'm a kind of this kind of person, and it's not only learning new things, but also maturing our point of views, right? In my opinion, it's important in all aspects of our life.
Perfect. I think you start to answer the question number two that I will answer for you about the how do you incorporate lifelong and just add your answer. It's like that. Sometimes you are something or you do something, but you don't know about the term or
Yeah.
with exists some things that definition that yeah
Yeah.
define I think fine art. Yeah. But let's continue. Yeah, about the question number two, do you think it's important or it's necessary to matriculate yourself in a course or have a course, like to be a lifelong learning, or you think you can be a lifelong learning just to if you are open or open your mind, your perspective about all the information in the world? What do you think?
In my point of view, it's not about studying a course, right? I think it's more we have to learn with. We have a lot of tools actually to learn. So uh, sometimes is are important. We start course, but in my opinion, we can learn using tools like videos or blogs or interesting articles, you know. So yeah, in my case, finishing my answer, this question number 2, I try to put my learning process in my schedule. But sometimes it's hard to do that. For example, these weeks, an older friend of mine had met me, and I didn't know that she would take time for me, you know. So I had to separate a piece of my day to talk with her. And well, for example, next Monday I will meet her in my home, in my house with my family. So I have to try to keep my appointments, my personal and career appointments with this kind of situation. I think it's important to keep our friendship, you know, kind of this as well.
Yeah, of course. I think all the connection you can have with others, we can learn or we can improve ourselves with different experience. Yeah, of course. So thank you, Osvaldo. And let me know about you, Rodrigo. The question number 2, it's like how can you incorporate the lifelong learning in your daily or in your routine? Do you have a course? Do you try watching videos on YouTube, or what kind of things do you do for consider yourself lifelong learning?
It's I don't have one form. I mean, I get information for my developing my professional life, my personal life. I read books, I take courses, technical courses. I read a lot of articles, a lot of blogs, videos on YouTube too. And I don't have one form is I get in the information because I think in this today is more easy you're getting information, and a lot of people your share good informations in the Medium, in the YouTube, in Instagram too. Um, yesterday, yeah, yesterday I participated in your book club in Instagram. It's good. It's technical book club. It's very, very good because uh, this person share a lot of good information. And then I don't have one form. I think in this lifelong learning is see a lot of forms to get information um, for your development, um, for your learning this topic or other topics. I think
Yeah,
in this,
that's it. I totally agree with you. When you have nowadays we have a lot of device or equipment or internet or yeah, source to look for what do you want to learning. And if you have the intention, you can do a network with others and get a lot of class. And yeah, I think it's totally open nowadays to for us
yes,
learning. What do you want to
yes.
learning? Yeah. Yeah, so let me know about you, Anderson. Do you have some course or what do you do for to be a lifelong learning in your routine?
Um, I agree to Rodrigo and Oswald, but sometimes I start the course or in the internet a lot of information, all the subject, but for me uh, very important is start a day, sabe? I wake up. My first activity is to perform my praise or meditation, meditação, understand, reaffirming my position and my identify. So I start my day in peace, ending with my mind direct of overcome day's activity and a lot of information, a lot of situations in my job, in my family. But I like this start my day this farm, understand. But I like to now my target is learning English, understand. But but internet is very me very care muito cuidado because have a lot of information, né? And then, sometimes this information don't para nada, né? Não são boas informações. But
Yeah.
I lifelong learning. Internet is very very to for learning more or less more every day every time, understand.
Of course. Yeah, I totally agree with you. So I think your morning routine improve a lot what like your to be aware about how you do learning in the
Yes.
day. Yeah. And I think Oswald and me we have the same we have the same conception about morning routine because we have topics like that before and have a conversation about it. Yeah, and of course, I think the mainly maybe it's not a problem, but we need organize what the source or the information that we use for learning something because we have a lot of information. And sometimes the course it's good because you have a script or you have a that
Planner
information.
them, have a planner because
Yeah,
this
have a
is
plan. Perfect. That's it.
okay, now is very information is very all the slides and even
Yeah,
to the oh
I
my
feel
god,
that.
I start but no finish. And oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, I learn English, I learn Chinese, I learn the good, I graduate, oh my
We are
god.
matriculating a lot of courses. Oh my gosh, how
It's
I just
very
have to 24 hours in day. It's hard to comply everything. But yeah, of course, it's a big
thank
problem.
you.
Sometimes we just need to do the basic things. Yeah,
Yes, yes.
yeah. So
Um,
thank you for answer. It's a good one when you talk about overload information. I think it's the name. Yeah. So let's continue with you, Abel. Abel, yeah, I can call you that.
Of
Abel.
course.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you say about your routine or about your lifelong learning? What do you do?
Well, I agree in part with you all, and uh, as Anderson said, I'm the same with him. In the morning, I start doing my prayers and meditating. But in my daily basis, I like to listen to some podcasts, to reading some LinkedIn articles, and I don't know. As you say, Bell, we all have the 24 hours on a day, but we need to plan and organize our routine to do other things, to do the homework things, to do the professional things, and to do the learning things. I think so. If we can do this in organized way, we all will keep going a lifelong learning. I think.
Perfect. Totally agree with you. Of course. Sometimes it's like I mentioned. I think it's necessary just to do the basic things. Like okay, I don't have time today, but I will try to talk 1 hour or have a conversation in English with others. I think it's enough. It's better than you just have a matriculate in the course and don't do anything. Yeah. or don't consume all the information. I think don't use the information. Yeah. So let me continue with you, Abel, please. Do you have other skills that you want to learning? Because nowadays you're learning English. Do you start to learning other things? And what do you want to learn in the future? What do you say?
Well, in the future, I like to learning German too, but actually, I'm focused in the English for getting a new job to be paying in dollar or euro. But I like to improve my managing skills in the future. I have some courses in mind to subscribe and do, and that's it.
Perfect. Good one. And you want the song. What do you want to learn after? You said your target now it's learning English, but do you have other skills that you want to learning in the future? Because I consider you are learning now English, and in the future, what do you want to learn?
In the future, I learn in English, but in the future, I don't know. I don't think I have uh, I of course in the administration for tools the manager the administration or finance finances and sometimes um, I do you know green belt in the course of administration, green belt, yellow belt, black belt, and there's some in future, don't know. In future, oh, Abelard,
Oh, Bella,
you know,
no.
no.
Yeah.
In future, uh, perhaps, talvez, perhaps, understand? Perhaps I start the of course in administration,
Yeah,
but
it's like a different level, the color.
yes,
Oh, okay.
white first level, yellow second level, green belt, green a third level, and at the end black level. But I very pay a lot start belt black belt. Understand? But sometimes, but in my job is very a lot of desafios, understand? Because now construindo in the new unidade, new in them is to have my time, understand? But in future, uh, before English, now after English, vou pensar.
Okay, no problem.
No,
Thank-
yes, because today me foco, understand? Foco in English. I don't know foco because I have a problem. I start but I don't finish. A lot of books I start, all books and every books and every books. Oh my God! But finish books is all. Oh my God. But in terms of
No, yeah, I
learning
totally
English
agree.
now, in the future,
Yeah, of
eu
course.
penso depois.
Yeah, it's a good strategy. It's like I mentioned,
Yes.
I will say again, it's like to do the basic or just only think for the moment, and after then you can change or you can, yeah, grow or step by step. It's like that.
Step by
I think
step,
you can get
yes.
a lot of things like that, and I prefer
Yes.
to be like you. Yeah, put focus
Yes.
on one thing and after
Yes.
then other. Okay,
Focus.
my dog. So sorry.
No
Yeah,
problem.
let me know about you as well. Do you have other things that you want to learn in the future? What do you say?
Oh my goodness. It's hard to select a few things about what I want to learn, but I actually, well, I'd like to explore almost of the program languages or frameworks, because I'd like to be a kind of person that that being a experienced guy, you know. For example, I had a roadmap about my area. I'm a tech guy as well, Abby. I'm a front-end developer actually. Last month I knew about the AI, machine learn, and a lot of stuffs about that. And well, I decided to dive into Python program language, and I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I have to control myself to don't give up another appointment because I'm so excited to learn that. Actually, I'm learning about the program about Python at all, and after that I dive into AI, machine learn. It's my it's that I think that I want to do next months or years. And yeah, and yesterday we have a meeting that I've seen a AI tool that build a basic screen. For example, you prompt, oh, please make a screen that lists the books and its information, and the tools make all the code using the specific tools to do that. But it's so amazing. It's amazing, awesome, in my opinion. And I'm so excited about this kind of topics. So yeah, I have to control myself. That's it.
Yeah, of course. I think in that area, yeah, tech area, I think you can explore a lot of information. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, Osvaldo, thank you. And you, Rodrigo, what do you say? Do you have the same path like Osvaldo? A lot of course?
It's very crazy for me because I learning a lot of things every day. I I try learning one thing, but it's not possible in my career, in my life. For example, this year I read in one book for the children because my daughters. I read one book for the finals because I I have I intend um, more better for my finance. I start in personal project for my automation my finance because it's the because it's because this for me is complicated. Is uh, getting information in your places. I think in places though. Get information in your in your environment, get information in other environment, get information my wife, get information if that's it. Is I don't I can't I can't I can't start in one thing and learn one thing. I don't now I my first focus is English. I more time the student is English, but uh, finishing these classes, I studied on one thing for my working is IT, specific in performance tuning. Before, after, I think in other things, I read article or podcast for my mind, and I try to live in this crazy subject, this crazy areas. I try to learn in one thinking for this, but it's I not. possible in my life.
Yeah, of course. I think it's lifelong learning. It's involved the life. Yeah, it's not just professional things, like you mentioned. And I totally agree. And because of that, I'm really glad when Anderson mentioned about your morning routine, for example, because I'm kind of that person that start my day. I want to start my day and recognize myself to be able to learning with all the things in our life. Yeah, like you mentioned, you read for your kids. Yeah, Rodrigo. So you can learn with
Yes,
that. You can learn when you teach something for your kids, for example. You can learn a lot.
yes,
Yeah. So it's a
yes.
bit fun.
I have one list for my days is having periods, periods
Oh,
English, other things. Why? My days is
Anderson
very
has.
my days have complicated because my daughter is sick. I one list two things down because this I have mesmo right? I don't know mesmo time for my things. Then I have listing and prioritize. I think learn English and a lot of things. One thing is acontece. Uh, one or two uh, or three things for my list is down. It's okay for me.
Yeah, it's okay. It's happened. Yeah, but it's important to have the plan, like Anderson, have the piece of paper. And me too, I have a agenda, yeah, I think, and then I take notes about all my tasks and what I need to learn. So let's move on for the other question. I think about answered before. It's what motivated you about to start learning English or German? What motivated you continue learning? What do you study in hours day? What do you think? It's just because you want to work in the other company, or do you think it's important? What motivated you?
Well, mainly for the job search, but me as a self-taught, I study in English since I was a kid. As I said before, I am a nerd, and spent all my life playing video games. So when I was kid, I can understand English so well. So to keep going on the gaming, I have I had a dictionary in my hand to understand what the history said in the game to keep evolving. So for me, English it should always be part of my life because me as a tech guy, uh, I work with a lot of technical documentation in English. But nowadays, as I search for a new job, I need to be more fluent when because I am at a leadership position and communication is everything. So for me, that is the main point to keep learning English and in the future maybe to learn German too.
Perfect. Yeah, I think is that I have some friends that start learning English with video games, and we can learn everything that we want to learning with a different device, I think. Yeah. So think about and you, Anderson, what motivated yourself to continue to study or study English, for example? What motivated you?
Uh, I'm motivated. This is conversation with people, and I love talk and talk because the other diverse subject is in I know peoples in the other countries and states is very motivated for me because uh, with each class I learn a new word and learn new talking is very motivate for me because he prepare the answers the questions lá is very good for me because I stop my job, understand, and then change my focus in the learning English. This is very motivate for me because uh, after I vault and back my job in the better man my men's very health because I learn English and understand because this is very motivate for me. Every day I went learning English in talk because a lot of different peoples understand. It's very good. It's motivate for me.
Perfect. I think you are essentially a lifelong learning because you
Yeah.
are motivated because you can learning. Yeah, I think it's a good one. It's like essential, of course. So thank you, Anderson. And let me see about you, Osvaldo. What motivated you to study or yeah?
Uh, well, I'd like to be better than yesterday, in every single day. It's my my personal goal, you know. For example, today I will have a Portuguese job interview, and that opportunity came to me. I think it's only because I'm improving myself every single day, just it. So for example, I updated my LinkedIn and my resume and learning about some interesting things. So I believe that the word, the good things come from us um, when we are trying to improve ourselves. You know, I don't know if you understand me. Yeah, in summary, that's it. You know, and about the job interview, I'm not sure if you will work because it's a kind of job, a hybrid mode, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. So I asked for a double of my current income, and it's appear that they are considering that. So depends of the opportunity, you know, just that.
Yeah, of course, I totally agree with you when you told about um, improve yourself. I think it's the good benefits, yeah, that when you are lifelong learning. And there is a sentence, I think I told that sentence before. It's like the luck it's when you are prepared, and you have an opportunity. Yeah. And you are a look guy when you are prepared to do something. And I think you will prepare, you'll be prepared when you continue to study or improve yourself, like you mentioned. It's like that. And of course, I think some things or opportunities you appears for you because you are improve yourself all the time. Yeah, it's a good one. And you are a lifelong learning essentially, like Anderson. You like learning because you like and you know you can improve yourself all the time and be better. Yeah. So let me see about you, Rodrigo. What motivated you to continue the study?
First, for me, first, to give a better condition for my family. Um, I think in this, I think it is more important for me. Second, for myself, I like I like learning. I like keeping moving. I like in I like in see that's learning in a lot of years. Change my life, it changed my opportunities. Um, and I like in see this my development person work in these years, my history. I like and see this. I'm thinking I feel very, very happy when I see my years, my um, during the time. I think I feel very happy. And I think in this, I intend in my developing, my student, my learning is one form of as in for my daughters. My oldest daughters is C, my learning English, my learning other things. You learn too is engaging too. Is good. I think is I feel happy uh, once she is good in English or other things. And I think that's it.
Yeah, perfect. You are an example for your kids, yeah? Because
Yes,
if you
yes.
study, your kids will study too. So let me know, coming on in my mind when you are answering, coming in my mind one question, but I don't remember now about the question, but it's like, okay, no, let me see, the question are, oh my gosh, I don't will.
I think it's fried dough for your brain, though.
Yeah, maybe, but I will work in the afternoon. But it's the question, it's like, okay, yeah, the question, yeah. So the question is, I will start with you as well because you have the comment. What do you think? Do you prefer to learning about everything, a little about everything, or you think it's better to learning about a specific topic in your life to be like experts? What do you think?
It's an interesting question. I prefer to focus, but focus, like Rodrigo said, maybe we have a lot of things to do in a single day, but in the moment that we decide to learn about a specific topic, focus that, right? But well, in our field, we have to do a lot of things, and so, but I prefer to focus.
Okay, that's good one. And you, Abel, what do you think? It's better to learning a little things about everything or put focus in one area? What do you say?
So I consider myself a generalist. So I like to learn about everything, but as Osvaldo said, I like to do with focus. I don't like to read everything in a day and try to uh, summarize or I don't know, consuming that in a straight line to be an expert, as you say. But in general, I like to learn about everything, but with the focus.
Okay, good one. So thank you. And you, Rodrigo, what do you prefer?
I think it depends because this depends the subjects, depends this complexes subjects, depends the moments to carry it to life. These moments in my life, I have more focus because these complex subjects, because it's time of the learning subjects. Other time is I think a lot of starting a lot of things because it's little or because this I have I have little time for learning this topic because it's applicating my life or applicating my work. And do you know have a lot of times? Then do you have first learning and application because it's not have time. I think it's depend the situation for me.
Perfect. Yeah, okay. So thank you. And you, Anderson, what do you
Okay.
say?
Yeah, I prefer Fox, but I agree to Rodrigo. Depend in subject, in moment. This sometimes my son very sick. Oh my God, the fuck. I know you know the turn. I decide other action. Sir, other action subject. I this. I start learning, but I don't não é importante, understand? But I prefer focus with subject important for me, but
Yeah,
depend of the moment and the situation.
yeah, of course. Well, thank you, Anderson. So, guys, I put in the chat the link for the video because I put in, at the beginning of the conversation. I'm sorry. Sometimes actually I'm trying organize, but like my week was very busy, and it was not a problem because for me, when I had a busy week, it's because I put efforts in my things. Yeah. So, but that's the video, and we have a lot of videos on YouTube, but it's a good topic to talk. And of course, all the guys are lifelong learning. And I'm really happy to be here with all because we can learn a lot with different experience. And for me, it was a great conversation. I put in the chat to the link for survey, or send me some feedbacks because I can learn it with feedbacks too. Okay, guys. And I think of that. It's Friday. I hope all the guys have a nice day, and I see you.